It's very bright. Nice flashes. Oh, wow. Down lower right, lower right.
Flying through the air. This thing was apparently spotted from Santa Barbara all the way south to San Diego. The National Weather Service says it's most likely associated with the south towards meter that has been really active since the beginning of this month. Pretty neat to see, though. Well, two riders.
Live, this is One for the Record. I'm Diana, and today is November 7th, 2013. Here are your news updates for today. I experienced a power outage. All of a sudden, the transformer blew up, and half the street was darkened for 2 hours tonight. I don't know if anybody else had one. Maybe that was from the solar flare. That's what I'm thinking over here in Space Coast, Florida. Alrighty then. Also, I did see some kind of, it looked like a type of eclipse, partial eclipse over the moon. Don't know what that was. During that same time while I was standing outside, it seemed like the moon had some kind of shadow on it that covered half the moon or something. It was very strange. And I had immediately had put my cell phone in the microwave oven with it unplugged in the darkness just to make sure my phone was safe. I didn't know. I think that was some kind of residual X-flare problem that hit the transformer out here. There's a large boom. Power went out all over the place, but then when the power came back on, it didn't come back on half the street I'm on. Alrighty. So I had to wait. Also, some guy on Ground Zero, he said he saw something strange on the moon also. See, so it's not just me. He's saying it's some kind of strange shadow that he filmed. So I'm waiting to see if that'll end up on YouTube so I can give it to you. Also, there was a fireball sighting across Southern California tonight. Alrighty then, so keep your eyes to the sky. Also, I was listening to Ground Zero. Someone called in and said, oh my goodness, what did they say? It was something important. my nerves are rattled right now. I'll remember during the report, and then I'll cut in with it. Alright, here's your news updates for today. Breaking news, breakingnews.com. More than 50 people were arrested in union protests outside Los Angeles Walmart. Sounds like a big problem with Walmart. 453 flights canceled in the Philippines due to Super Typhoon Haiyan, which is also known, aka Yolanda. They're saying it's a Cat 4, 150-mile-an-hour winds. Heads up over there. They're not saying. I already heard about it off of Paul Begley's channel. Also, there's a lot of news tonight. Okay, and now they're saying, okay, off the Weather Channel, estimated maximum sustained winds lowered to 185 miles per hour. Wow. So it's actually higher than what I just reported. gosh, my mind went blank for a minute. We're going live, that's why. Okay. Let's go to the watchers, watching the world. Zupanovsky volcano awakens after 54 years of being asleep in Kamchatka. Alrighty. Here it says, what day is this one? Let's see this. Wow, wait a minute. Alrighty, we're going to act strange on this channel. Can't maneuver. See if I can get to this. Do I have a date? The rare hybrid solar eclipse shades Africa. Hybrid. The last eclipse of 2013 was an unusual one known as a hybrid eclipse. The moon blocked just part of the sun. Okay, this was... Am I going to get a date on this? Probably around the 5th. Let's click on it. This was yesterday. Huh. Then why did I see something today? Very strange. Rare hybrid solar eclipse shades Africa. And this is posted on November 6, 2013. Oh. And their name posted by Adonai. Alright, that means God in Hebrew. That's like the holy name. I don't know who that. Give me a date. Alright. This was posted yesterday. Alrighty then. By someone who's calling himself God. Alrighty. Also, E&E News, Energy News. Japan, Fukushima. Caldecott. 50 years or more of highly contaminated water flowing into Pacific from Fukushima, TEPCO. BP not optimistic. I have concerns for long-term plan. Location of melted fuel a mystery. Also, top nuclear official. Very large risk potential. Excuse me. Very large risk potential when attempting fuel removal at Fukushima Unit 4 pool. CNN debris and rods may damage TEPCO's efforts. Alrighty then. And let's go to U.S. Canada. There's a lot of news there. Mystery starfish turned to slime along Pacific coast. We're talking about a loss of millions and millions compared to medieval Black Death. Innards become exposed and fall apart. Cases blooming in Alaska. Also, statement from indigenous leaders. Fukushima nuclear crisis a threat to the future of humanity. We have reached a crossroads of life and the end of our existence. Also, extraordinary string of whale and dolphin encounters off Canada's Pacific coast could have a deeper meaning. Indigenous academic advisor. We see them as our relatives, as ancestors. It's for the better of all of us to listen. Also, astonishing world's rarest whale spotted near Canada's Pacific coast. First confirmed sighting in recent history. Two seen in last few months after none in 60+ years. Some migrate to the area around Japan. Nasty looking but healed wound on upper jaw. Poor thing. Someone probably tried to trap him. Kill him. Also, fishermen report boats surrounded by hundreds of dead Eastern Pacific green sea turtles. Officials say some found swimming in circles as if dazed or confused. Alrighty, then that's what it was, the sea turtles I wanted to tell you about. Also, let's see here. Okay. Okay. Now I guess that's it. I think that's everything. Alrighty then. Stay tuned. I'm posting some footage. You might have seen it already. And I'll see you tomorrow on the flip side. Stay safe. Keep your eyes to the sky. Oh, I know what it was. Never mind. Also, sometime tomorrow, possibly, next day or two, keep your eyes to the sky. There's some kind of space debris that's human-made that was left up there. I think it's Russian. I'm not sure what it is. Some kind of part of some kind of debris. That's and there's like 40 pieces to it. Some space rocket type of thing, debris. So keep your eyes to the sky. They don't know where it's gonna fall. Most likely in the ocean, since we're mainly ocean, but they don't know where it's gonna fall. And like it could be very heavy stuff coming down. So keep your eyes to the sky. Alright? Take care. I'll see you tomorrow on the flip side. Be ready for any power outage. Anything. Keep a lighter in your pocket.
That's oil right there. Yeah, that's a good one. Damn, I didn't see that.
I mean, come on, that's all oil. That's not how they look.
No, they're pretty white.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Yeah. That bitch right there got oil.
We're going to show you the difference between a good fish and a contaminated fish. If you look down here, right here, that's a good fish. This here is contaminated, full of oil. All through there, you can see how it's completely black. Then here we have a catfish. It's got a tumor right in over here. Oil spots everywhere. And it's got tumors back here, if you can come over on this side here.
Can you just flip her maybe?
Yeah. Right there,
Oh,
you see it.
yeah. Who's eating those delicious fish? Nobody now. I would have been if I would have seen that. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'd have still been eating them to this day because they said it was okay for us to eat. Bullshit. Not seeing shit like that.
Show you, it's October 18th, 2013. Darn Tigers lost. Clean glove here.
Yep.
And basically I just stirred it up. I'm going to try to grab some chunks of oil. Kids are swallowing drops of this oil, and the MSDS sheet specifically says it can kill you, cause seizures, coma, liver damage, kidney damage, on and on. Leukemia, cancer. Do you want your fish to have this? Do you want your kids to have this in their body? You think that's clean?
No, you stink like oil too. It reeks of oil. As soon as you walked out of there.
Makes you want to puke. What's your opinion about the media with the Battle Creek spill?
What media? I mean, they've totally neglected the whole reporting of it. I don't think they're being honest about it. I don't think that they're caring enough. They're not doing any research. Not coming out. No media's come to talk to anyone around my neighborhood that I know of, and we're right at the river.
John saves lives. Ambridge lives. 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 John saves lives.
The local newspaper, Battle Creek Inquirer. Shame on them.
Hello guys, this is Doom Reports. I'd like to mention something about the new Hubble images that NASA released from Comet Ison. Now, I've looked at these videos, and it's quite clear that NASA are trying to cover something up. They're showing the video of Comet Ison from the Hubble telescope since the American shutdown ended, and the videos apparently layered. I don't know exactly what that means. Layered sounds like a cake. But apparently, if you take these layers, you put it through a computer simulation, you take the layers off, you can clearly see two things. Comet Ison has several projectiles within it, which NASA are not commenting about, which I find a bit strange. And also the forward shooting jet stream, which is not typical of a comet, is actually there. And again, NASA are not commenting on it. Could just be a comet, nothing major might happen. But, you know, why all this skullduggery with NASA? Why don't they just come out and say, yeah, there's 8 bodies in there and there's a forward pressure jet emanating from the comet itself? I don't know, the doomsters amongst you might think they're hiding something. You know, something's going on. I'll update some more videos, put one on from BP Earth, watch a new one from, again, the Hubble telescope, which has been sort of defibrillated. Make your own mind up, guys. You know, there's a lot going on in the world at the moment with the financial economy, and that's not resolved. February the 7th, that's not resolved. Oh no. You know, is it distraction? Does this tie into Agenda 21, which again, you know, with the likes of Professor Bartlett from another source of mine, that will be another video which I'll cover. Stay tuned, folks. I'll update the video. I'll put it on after this this mentioning, and we'll see where we go.